FXBros.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I think we can be heard. We're good on that end. I don't know why this thing over here has to update, but let me see. See if I go back and tell it better. Make sure the connection is good on YouTube. Excellent connection. Bam, there we go. Okay, link is out. So everybody should be getting in. Before we get started on AU, we'll reset the previous week levels on the weekly time frame. I didn't get entered into my short position. I was looking for the market to reach above that recent liquidity, I think on the 4 hour. As we can turn this bitch off. Definitely gonna do that when the live is over with. Give my computer some time to rest. I never turn it off. I go to sleep, but it's always on. So should be good on that end. Yep, everything is connected and live. So let's do this. Let's go to the weekly. And as you can see, we have the previous week levels for this week, and we basically created this little inside bar. Nothing too permanent as far as a change or a signal to change direction. We might see some bullishness. Like I said, I do have. Let me see what I have it at. And then I got a short order sitting at 65.40. So that would be right there. So I believe the market can come all the way up to that 50% level. Minimize that. I feel like we can come all the way to the old 50% level of this previous week to last week, which was my cursor. It was the week of the 6th. So that week, looking at the range going into the previous week, I was expecting it to pull up to about 50%, get us into sales, and then continue with this selling that it's been doing for since we made this top in September. And I have slight reason to believe that we're going to come down here on the weekly to 63, in between 63.25 and 63.65. Big range, but I'm thinking that's going to be more of a longer term move, of course, with a lot of fake outs and breakouts. But overall, I think we're going to be settling down. Unless if we do get a bullish weekly engulfing that engulfs this whole previous week. And we can look at these charts so you can get a cleaner idea on the charts on what it's going to look like. Look at AUD, you can see we probably won't get engulfing being that this candle was closed bullish. So I'm still more leaning more towards a bullish push up into this range of 65.40, 65.45, and then further selling to just go along with this trajectory that we have here, because we do have a bearish engulfing from that top in September on Wednesday and another one on Tuesday on the 7th. And nothing has been faded. Like I said, we got liquidity up here, but I'm looking at this liquidity right here with this recent consolidation we've been in. So we go back to these charts. Let's look at the weekly, and let's get these previous weekly parameters. So we look at the previous week here. We have a low. Kind of zoom in a little bit. We have a previous weekly low. We're going to take a look at, keep an eye on. We have a previous weekly high right here, this wick right there. Bring that down, and then we're going to use our fibs to figure out what's the 50% of that range. I go here, pull my fibs out. Drag that down for the whole candle, top to bottom. Top to bottom. Then we're going to bring our range here to the 50% level, which is right here. You can see. Let's see if I can drag this out some. See, as you can see right there, say 50% on this green line. So that's why I want to have my line at. And we're going to pull that down here, 50% of previous weekly range. Now I can take the fibs off. And that's it. Now we go to lower time frame. And you can see this was Monday candle. That was the highest we were in a week. And the lowest was down here. And since then, we've kind of been in a range. Go down to the 4 hour. We do have a bullish engulfing on Friday morning during London session. That was tradable. We had a lot of tradable opportunities last week. I didn't get any of them because I was waiting for that my entry to get hit in. I had a sell stop up here, like I said, at 65.40. So what I'll do, just so we can have a little bit more visual, I will put in a short position at 65.40 right here. And we have our stops. I really don't want it to go above this candle. So we're at 65.70. It's the stop. 40 is the interest, a 30 pip stop. On average with AU, If it's going past 25, then that's not the direction you were hoping for. So if you were shorting and it goes against you over 25 pips, chances are, especially if you start to see structure being built in that opposite direction and drawdown, chances are you're gonna get not only stopped out, but you're on the wrong side. That's the max AU typically goes as far as drawdown, especially when you have a decent entry. So of course, if you were to sell down here, there's more of a higher chance for that 25 pip to get hit. That's why it's good to sell from the highs. So if we just simply attack the previous weekly low and take that trade, we're looking at like a 1 to 3. So risking as much to make this much. So we'll see how that looks. What we got? What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, brother? You can hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We tapped in.
Good.
Yeah, I was just kind of setting me up like the previous week. The range we had here. We got a low from last week, the high up here, and then 50% range right here. I had a sell entry at 65.40 that never got touched. So I'm gonna try it out this week. See what it do. If anything, I put the
You have it at the previous week's high.
no. I just had it based on what I think the market will try to sweep all this liquidity right here, like this
Yeah.
high, that high. I think we're gonna
Yeah.
sweep that, get tapped in, and then continue on this move down we've been doing on the daily. As you can see up here in September, we made a bearish engulfing, several bearish engulfings in here, and then the continuation down lower, taking out all this structure down here. So I'm thinking the same thing is going to happen. Tap in, possibly bearish engulfing, and continue lower, attacking the previous week low and possibly breaking it, and maybe attacking this liquidity down here, and ultimately coming down here to this level here. So we will see if that is the play. Right now, no bullish engulfings on the daily or the weekly. We did have one here about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, but it never panned out. If this was going to be a bullish engulfing that panned out, we wouldn't even be down here. We would be up here somewhere. If that wasn't the case. So, like I said, chances are and with the current week setup, if you look at these charts on AU, you can see we don't have the opportunity for any kind of bullish engulfing. I would say what would determine if we continue higher is if we break this previous high and close above it. So looking at the most prominent sell-off candle, I'll pull up the fibs on that, go to the low, to the high, and I would say this current week, if bullish, we need to close above 65, just say 65.50. Solid close above on a week, and then I would change my idea on the strength of potentially continuing bullish. And also, you could pair that with looking at the dollar. If we're going bullish, the dollar should be selling off. Everything kind of in consolidation. As you can see down here on the dollar, it's kind of been in this range, going as far back as June. And I think the same could be said on AU. Let's see. Yeah, I guess you could say that. It's been a kind of consolidation. We have some swings above, but for the most part, it's trading back in this range. So Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna monitor that and see what it looks like. But I do know one thing, and I'm gonna pull this chart up. When you look at that, gold said I'm not done. We was talking about yesterday, last week.
Yeah, bro.
4,000.
I was talking about when I was talking about buying some physical gold. I refreshed the website and like my cart like jumped up a good 10%. I'm like, what?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely 10. Yeah, it's running.
Do you have any gold jewelry?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, same as me. I ain't got nothing heavy. I got some earrings, but
Got a couple of stuff. But
yeah,
yeah,
man.
buy gold.
Buy gold. Oh my God. Like I said, we got targets all the way up here for gold. 6170, 6700. Yeah, gold is going crazy. But yeah, that's overall my idea for AU. Anything you see about AU? You in anything right now?
I see buys.
Gotcha. Are you looking to get into buys right now? Or you already in?
I was in some from the end of last week just to get in some, just to feel this wave
Right.
of what happened. Like at the end of the week, I kept dropping and then it kind of came back up or whatever and closed bullish on the daily.
Yeah.
So I just saw that as a big.
Now, initially, I do think buys will be the move.
Yeah.
Going through Monday and Tuesday, but we'll see how well it can
Like
stay
if
up.
we get a close above 60, let's say 65.30 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
65.30 on the daily. We get a close above there, then I think we have potential to go to like 66 flat.
Yeah, I can see that. We got a lot of room for liquidity up there, 66.32. So that's a whole 100 pip move if we can get that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I was looking at, honestly, I just think it's could be a good buy opportunity to those areas, So yeah, when you're looking at ranges and you're like, oh man, yeah, from here to there, I can see 100 pip move when, like you said, like I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you should be looking for opportunities in that. And if you look to the left, the traffic looks clean for that to feel like a little bit easier.
Yeah, going all the way up to 66.30. You got food in it. What's on food?
What's poppin'?
What's happening, brother?
Trying to eat this egg sandwich.
Speaking of egg sandwich, boy, when I came last night and made that sandwich, that tuna sandwich and that fish sandwich, but I put a fried egg on that thing, boy.
Fire.
Mm-hmm. That bitch was so good. That shit was so good.
It be is fire.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah, man. What y'all talking about?
Just looking at what this week can do for AU. Just looked at gold. Gold ain't done yet. That was at 4,200.
Yeah, I needed to drop. So. What is that exactly?
It's at 42.62. I know the last live we was
4,200.
looking at was like $4,015. Now I done jumped up to 42, 61, 62. So yeah, go for this.
That's crazy.
Gold got too many buyers in right now, man. It's just you need like multiple red days, and it's giving one like, but the next day it just rip up more. So like the S&P kind of in consolidation after that Trump sell-off on Friday on the 10th. He was talking shit about
That looks so crazy, bro.
Yeah.
What?
That
They
is
go?
kind of,
Yeah, I never seen nothing like that in my life.
Like that drop, I know had people freaking out.
yeah. But if you was in the know, you know.
I'm about to say, first of all,
Buy
I've never
some
seen gold move more than 200 in a week recently. That might move about 300. Now, like, what made you buy at the top if you did? Like, you know what I'm saying? Boy, you should have waited for the drop. Once they hit that 4,200, that would have been the buy.
Yeah.
I knew better than to buy it there, though. I said, I'm going to wait for some type of dip.
Yeah. This like probably the best time to get in right now, because before you know it's gonna
That's
be
what I'm thinking. I'm just waiting for some type of breakout, some, indication first.
right. I don't think that.
and silver. Silver look good too.
I ain't looking at silver.
What's the price?
Is it under 100 still?
Yeah, silver $52.
That's crazy. I go over that. Imagine the gold rush nowadays. Huh?
Yeah, it is a gold rush. But you don't need no shovel, you don't need no
This is the
hand.
modern day gold rush, actually.
It really is. It really
But
is. All you gotta do is just log in. You don't need to go to Cali. You don't need no shovel.
he's just gonna be without glasses. That's all you. It's him and his mama. Don't worry about it. Get to bed.
But yeah, we got US 30 looking the same way, NAS 100 looking the same way. All the indices experienced the same little
Fair enough.
drop on Friday and currently in consolidation. So that's a breakout waiting to happen if and when it does. Bitcoin, a nice little, kept pushing above that 123 that we called and couldn't break above and continue high. Tried twice, actually 3 times, but for sure twice. Ended up giving you 2 bearish engulfing candles on the daily for Bitcoin to sell off in August and recently in October 7th. And now we at 108. Struggling to break through that range. So it's a good time to buy, get in a Bitcoin too. Trying to buy a little bit more. XRP dropped like a mug, boy, on that Friday. It was at $2.80 and dropped all the way to $1.40. And now it's currently at $2.30. Like, wow.
Dang.
Yeah, man, that's almost 100% gain right there, like in 2 weeks.
Why did that was the Trump shit that made it drop?
Yes. October 10th. Look at every chart on October 10th. You'll see,
It
but yeah.
dropped $1.80. Yeah, it had dropped. I'm still in there though. I wanted to buy some more.
Man, it swept all the liquidity
These
from
long.
December last year. December, February, April, it swept all that. Well, Ripple got something under their sleeve. I think they gonna convert to that Swift payment shit for the banks. they go convert to Ripple if they're not already doing it. They're just not talking about it. Because why? What else? What other reason why I would have to drop this low? Like why? And
You
not
said they're
stay
gonna
high.
switch what?
The banks still use the Swift payment system to like settle all their payments and debts at the end of the day, and that shit take time to transfer. But they were supposed to change to crypto and specifically change to Ripple. That was like the word.
Mm,
So the banks will start using that to transfer like billions and trillions of dollars, from country to country, when they could do it in
mm,
seconds versus days.
mhm.
Because they'll use Swift. They've been using that shit since like the 60s and 70s, I think.
Yeah, shit
Almost
outdated like a mom.
outdated like a mom. So yeah, that's crazy, bro. That was a good buy. Son of a bitch. $1.40. They can't see their price since November 24th. November 2024. Yeah.
Yeah, though. What y'all looking at AU this week?
Yeah, I still got a sale limit at 65.40, so I'm trying to see how bullish we're gonna get and potentially trigger that move. If not, if it's gonna keep going up, then I'm just gonna be a little bit more patient on that because I'm really looking at the 4 hour and a daily on that bitch. You know,
Mm-hmm.
slowly but surely just stacking and saving into my account. I know when the nigga get paid, I'm gonna open up a Robinhood account. So I'm gonna need that link, Jay.
I
So
got you, bro.
you can start building that portfolio up. Get some of them option plays rolling,
I have to say, man,
ETFs.
yeah, your stock portfolio should be treated like a savings account.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Put it on a buy and hold. You can do that,
That's
or
how
with
that's how
Robinhood,
my crypto.
if you got money that's just sitting in there, you can gain like 4 something% just by having it sit in there because they starting to it's just feeding their stock price, their value.
I'm about to look at Walmart. It's gonna be the first company I do an option on, but see what they charge looking like. Walmart.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
I remember when I was working for
This week,
NCR.
bro, I think my I don't even care if it like blows my account. Like, and
You said what?
I'm it's like I miss a lot of money being afraid to hit the button. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
man.
I think this week, man, I'm just gonna take every really good trade because I've been seeing some really good trades, bro. And I just be sitting there not hitting the button, even though it's like a part of my setup too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like not hitting the button on my setup. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing it like I know this trade, like I see this all the time, kind of thing. You know, one
Right.
of those things, and it's just like sitting there not taking that trade. I'm like, and another thing as well is I'm gonna go bigger. I'm gonna use the same stop loss, but I think I'm gonna instead of use because I'm used to using like swing low, like real like 4 hour daily swings.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm gonna um up the amount that I risk. Not as far as not the amount that I risk, but I'm gonna up
Stop loss.
the lot size,
Uh,
but I'm gonna make the stop loss shorter, if that makes sense, because my calls are more accurate nowadays rather than like I know exactly where the market shouldn't go to. You know what I'm saying? Like after it hits a certain point, it shouldn't break this low right here. Put a put the same stop loss that I would have put on it, like with a point zero 0.01. I could do like a point zero 0.04 or something like that, but use a shorter stop. And that way, when it does hit those first TPs, I'm not waiting on TP3 to take my profit. You know what I'm saying? I could just take my profit at TP1 because TP1 usually slaps 90% of the time. You see what I'm saying? Rather than like trying to wait with a point zero 0.01, waiting for the full swing when I could just do a point zero 0.04 and do half the swing. And then the full swing might even happen. But let's say I do half the swing and then there's already showing reversal signs. I could just get out right there and then take that half a swing money where I probably would have been and
wait, let it
still
go and
make
draw
about
down.
twice as much as I would have made if I would have waited for the whole swing back in the day, or not even twice as much, probably the same amount that I would have made if I would have just waited back in the
Yeah.
day type or the like
Now,
get
typically,
those profits quicker.
after it hit TP1, like you said, it will pull back harder to that entry
Exactly.
back into drawdown. Yeah, it's rare that
Nah,
you're gonna hit TP1, 2, and 3 in just a straight run up. Like the only thing that's just damn near had a potential like that was like a chart like gold, like something that just never showed no sign
right.
of pulling back like that. But that's rare. Nobody knew gold was gonna go to 4,200 this year. I mean,
Hmm.
it was damn near signs for it, but it's
Shit, we
rare
seen it,
that
we
we got.
called it.
Yeah, we seen it, but it's like it's rare that gold and Bitcoin is shooting up like that. Like
Hmm.
it's like
But
damn,
we
that
called
just
it for
show
some
you how
reason.
much
We
money
we knew that they
is in
was
the market.
correlating a while back.
Yeah, yeah.
We seen that shit, bro. Way in December.
That just lets you know how much money in circulation. If they got enough money to push up gold and crypto at the same time, and other things like S&P. You got all these other stocks going crazy and shit. Like I mean, look at Walmart. Walmart doing numbers. Amazon look ugly. Tesla look ugly. TSM doing numbers. Like shit crazy.
But
Like
yeah,
this
y'all
is
think
this is
about it,
like
bro.
Lord waiting. Lyft is like got the most upside out of all these damn charts I got up there. I'm gonna keep it all the way real.
For example, though, I had a quick question. How many times have you been sitting there with one trade you're talking about where it went close to take profit, then came all the way back to your entry, then went close to take profit, then come? You see what I'm saying? It's like,
It
man,
does it. I'm gonna tell you this. It does it more when I'm trading off a lower time frame parameter. Like if I'm looking at a 1 hour TP1, TP2 versus a daily,
mm,
yeah, it does do that more often. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, but when I be looking at the 4 hour and a daily, I can sit in them holes longer. Like I'm not even scared of
yeah,
no pullbacks because
right,
I know that
right,
pullback
okay,
is really just getting niggas out of the scalpers or
right
the
position
short
and shit. Right, right.
Mhm. I seen
Yeah,
it happen
I
more than
feel
once.
you, bro. That's fine. Nah, that's some swing trades shit for sure.
Yeah, I can really just sit in them hoes because I know what that chart gonna do for the most part. That's why I said, I mean, even looking at drawdown on AU, I know that 25 pips is about the average of drawdown you're gonna get on AU. If it goes past 25 pips, 9 times out of 10, you're on the wrong side of the market. But if you could sit in a trade on AU and be negative 20 pips and it'll turn around in your favor if price action and structure is still going in your direction. But if you selling and you starting to see bullish structure on the full hour, maybe the 1 hour, and you start to see your drawdown 25, 26, 30 pips, yeah, you probably on the wrong side. And you just need to take that L. Real talk.
Right.
Definitely want to get some of this, bro. Walmart looks beautiful, nigga.
Yeah, man. It's time to build his wealth, though. It's like gold trying to pick that upside.
And then look at the daily on Walmart on the 10th, on Friday. Look at they didn't do nothing. And Trump made that announcement. Walmart didn't do nothing but go up versus all the other stocks and shit. Look at that. The 10th. Sell off. I don't know if this sell off. Yeah, bro, Walmart got something up their sleeve. And I know it got something to do with their hiring freeze. Them niggas about to make so much fucking money, bro. The market cap
gold
800
close.
billion. Them niggas about to be a T. They're about to join the T game.
Who? Walmart?
Walmart, yeah, the market cap about to hit $1 trillion. It's 850 billion.
Yeah, man. Walmart is like, no matter what's going on, it's just one of those easy plays. Like, it's just gonna continue to move.
And
Yeah, bro. Because you gotta think about it. Who about to start going to Walmart, bro? I was just thinking about this the other day. I said, if they got any place, I don't give a fuck what Walmart do. I'm going to Walmart.
Strong by now.
That's just real life talk, bro. Walmart could be racist and everything nowadays. Niggas going to Walmart, bro.
It's everywhere. It's convenient. You can find one within 5 to 10 miles, if anywhere. You know, that shit crazy. I'm starting to see them damn delivery vans all over the place too now.
You might stop going, but then you realize, bitch, I need Walmart.
And then I told you, I don't know if I
Especially if
told
you're
you,
not a Whole Foods type person.
I was sitting in a parking lot and I seen a dude in the cage. That nigga was putting up the damn the drones. I thought it was like some signs or something that he was like stowing away, like some kind of like they was doing construction. But I looked closer, that nigga was putting away Walmart drones like that. And this was in Fort Worth somewhere out here in Texas. So they already popping that off heavy. That nigga, he had like about 20 drones he was putting up.
But to do what?
Deliver groceries.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, nigga. Big ass plane. Them niggas had, each drone had like 8 propellers on that bit. Like it was a big ass drone. Like not none of these little bitty motherfuckers nigga be playing with at the park. Like, nah, that bitch was big. I was like, it's like that hoe could carry like 10 bags of groceries and shit and drop that bitch off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nah, for real. I've been seeing that and them down delivery trucks, them spark vans. So yeah, they about to eat, boy.
Yeah, they
And
trying to get rid of niggas.
yeah, they ain't hiring them over 3 years.
Niggas.
They got a 3-year hiring freeze. They said no more hiring. So you can't fall back on Walmart no more. For 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, well look it up. 3-year hiring freeze. CEO announced it. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't need them niggas that way. I'm my own business, man.
Oh, real talk. But they about to run that bag
I was
up though.
literally saying this the other day. I'm so thankful that I could run my own businesses, man, because man, you can't right now, boy. Shit crazy out here, man.
No, it's rough.
Like people ain't even trying to pay you your worth. Wish they never was, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You gotta go
Wages
out here and really get what you
up with
worth, bro.
expenses for sure. That's a fact. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. But let me pop with the news right quick. Even though I know the government is still shut down, so a lot of this shit not gonna come out. But we're gonna still look at it.
That's what I was saying too. I be hating when the market gets hella volatile and they ain't got no news. I be like, bruh, what was the
Oh, man.
reason?
All of Trump, man. You already know he said something crazy.
Nigga said, what was the reason? And then it usually do be him.
Yeah, it
Says,
do. Look at China unemployment rate, which at 5%.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
everybody can do it. Tuesday, no news.
but I'm ready
Monday,
to be
no
rich
news.
and visiting
Wednesday,
time.
no news. Thursday,
Say, I told y'all about,
no news. Look at all this shit, bro.
wait, what's
Continue,
going on out there?
continuous
That's out
jobless
here?
claim. None of that. Yeah, but none of this gonna drop. The government closed. I mean, yeah, the government's still closed. I mean, none of this shit about to come out. They can't even update the previous. Like, look at the previous all blank because it ain't no news. The government
Hmm.
damn closed. They don't know what's going on with the jobless claim.
Oh,
So I
they know
want.
what's going on.
I, I was about to say,
Oh,
yeah,
they
they
know
do. They
what's
just
going
like
on.
that ass stuff. Oh man, that's crazy though, because that's like I think that ain't that's tied into it, like all that SNAP benefit shit and all that shit. Like they supposed to be running out of money for.
Yeah, I really don't know. That's
Yeah,
that, to be honest, trying to get rid of a lot of, that stuff for sure, but I don't know that's what they closing it for, or
yeah.
shutting it down, I mean.
These niggas tricky boy. Son of a bitch. So recently, I mean, the last time we had news came out, which was September, was shown right here. The continuous jobless claims was 1.9 million people put in continuous jobless claims.
1.9 million?
Right here, this is K. This is 1,000. When you got four, then you got a. This is 900,000, but this one means 1 million. So 1.9 million, damn near 2 million people.
Damn.
Continuous jobless claims. But I think when they do open the government, this shit gonna jump up to like 8 or some stupid ass number. It's like that's what I feel like they're trying to hold back so they can really see what the fuck going on, how much money they
Mm-hmm.
paying out. Cause they paying niggas money for this shit. So they like, hold up, bro. How much we paying out for this shit? And it's more people signing up. Shut this shit down. Shut all this shit down. I don't want to come to work no more. Inflation rate, core inflation rate coming out on Friday. Shit at 3% year over year. CPI coming out Friday. Yeah, we got some news coming out the end of the week, which means November gonna be crazy because we wrapping up the end of this month. I don't know what they're gonna do for non-farm payroll, if that's even gonna get released on next month. Maybe they might open the government up right before that news release. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, man, shit crazy, bro. Buy gold, buy stocks, buy and hold, go long on your option plays. Like just get money with them right now. That's all you can. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Get
Right.
money with. Thanks.
I was waiting for it. I wanted to see if it was going to close above 42.70 on the hour, but it's looking like it's rejecting it for now.
On gold.
But yeah, it could possibly. I'm just waiting for a close above 42.70 and then reject it 42.70 and it's still dropping. So
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. It's at 42.59
stay.
right now.
If anything, I'm waiting for a drop. If it doesn't do that, I'm waiting for a drop now below fucking 41.80. If it's dropping below 41.80, I might be looking for sale. So I'm just waiting for this range to play out. This $100 range, 90 point range.
What range you looking at? Like this current 1 hour range, if you want to call it that? Because
Nah, like a 90-point range, like I said, from like 4270s to 4180, and maybe
yeah,
even 4200, even like 4200 if it like drops below. But it has to be like tomorrow because I'm looking at the 4 hour and I have a trend line on it,
yeah.
like a recent trend line, and
Uh,
it's like,
man, the way gold been moving, boy, I would put a buy limit, a stop, or whatever the fuck at 4280 and go to sleep. That's what I would do.
uh,
Because I mean, that's
like,
what it's been doing. Like it's been just
yeah,
pulling back a little bit, which it just did. It did a pullback. Fucking what Friday last week? No, that was Friday. Yeah, Friday last week. That day from early
where
in the
y'all think
morning.
it's gonna end up at the end of the week?
At the end of this week, I'm calling 4400 all day.
Well, that's easy. That's
4400.
easy. I say 45,
Shit,
44,
I take that
50,
too.
44, 50, 45.
I take
Easy.
that too.
Unless that bitch decide to go
Like,
back
I'm not
down
about
and
to go.
retest
That's
those.
one thing. I'm not about to go against gold. Like it's
Mm,
been doing too much. Like for me to even think about sales on gold, that bitch got to break
right,
3,900. That bitch got to break 3,900
right.
for me to
Exactly,
think
bro.
about sales, and it ain't nowhere near that shit. So yeah, gold is a buy.
Like even that little Friday drop, that shit was weak.
That's the buy. That was the pullback. That's where you get in.
Mhm. That shit was weak, bro.
Mhm.
You know what else been moving really smoothly?
What's that?
Like I said, January 30, bro. I mean, for the past like what like past 2 weeks, that bitch been moving real smooth. Like it's
Yeah,
giving straight signals. I'm gonna show you. Like if you go look at from like September 25th, been about 3 weeks to now, you can see that little on the
pretty,
4 hour. You can see that
yeah.
how beautiful that look.
That is. Look at that. I ain't gonna lie.
Like you can see easy buys all the way up. Like it's making higher highs, higher lows. Then when it started selling, lower it made that lower low, and then made a lower high. Just kept doing it all the way till now. Still made another lower low. And, you know,
That's crazy, boy. I remember we was talking about Dex at 20,000, 21,000. Now that bitch at 24.
like,
That's when your
like,
ass is trading that shit heavy, boy.
bro, I got lines all the way back at 17, 18,000 for real.
That's crazy.
For real, bro.
Yeah, man. Honestly,
Damn. Cause look, this bitch went, this drop, I don't know what drop this was. Back 25, April 25, it did that this year. That bitch
yeah,
dropped from 24,000 damn near, 23,000,
all the
all
way
the
to
way to fucking
19.
19,000.
hmm I forgot what did that drop.
Damn.
Everybody had that drop. If you look at all the charts, everybody dropped in April. I forgot why.
What was going on?
It was something. I forgot what it was. I wanted. Oh, I think it was the tariffs. I think the tariffs did that.
Oh
I
shit,
think that's
NASDAQ.
when he first
Oh, that's,
announced the tariffs and shit. I think that's when it was.
oh no, it's not. So,
Something like April 1st, right around the end of March. I think that was the tariff move. You had to
yeah,
check. You had to ask Chat
NASDAQ
GBT,
dropped like,
Gemini.
yeah, cause NASDAQ dropped from 20,000 all the way to freaking 16,000.
You know,
And I
everybody
worth
took
the
that
same
drop.
damn thing as Derby 30. Whatever. Worth more.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, bro, we're gonna continue to look for these breakouts and like you said, don't be scared to get in. When you see your move, go with that shit, man. What's a loss is a loss. You know it's gonna happen.
Right. As
You
long as
got
you
to do
using
that,
your
and then
proper
just keep those
wristband.
losses, keep them minimal.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Don't move your stop loss. Let it get hit. It's okay. Trade this shit like a robot. You know what I mean? Try to remove as much emotion because nigga, we ain't like don't put too much emotion because nigga we ain't losing like 10, 20 grand yet. Like you know, a nigga want to get to that level where you
Right.
making 100 grand and you lost
Right.
15 and 10. Like, yeah, save all that emotion shit for that.
But not even. Practice now with this amount of money,
Right.
so that way once you get
exactly.
there,
Right.
Yep,
that shit is
Right.
nothing.
Right.
yep.
Yeah,
It's
we
just
gotta
gonna be
get there.
another level. Yeah, that's a fact. Like practice
Fact.
those habits right now.
Nah, facts.
We on the way.
Nah, that's a fact,
No,
brother.
no. What she said? I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Quit playing. We almost there.
Nah, that's a fact, man. But yeah, man, we're gonna wrap this bitch up, but let's keep in touch on the chat and whatever, anything else that boy, the president say, kind of talk
Oh
about
yeah.
it and see. But we're gonna keep an eye on Thursday and Friday news, see if that news release come out. I doubt it. I know the government's still closed, but we'll see what the end of the week does.
Now that's a fact. Just
How
like you
long?
said.
How long you think this shutdown gonna last?
Man, I don't know, bro. I can't even say nothing. I
Like,
really,
what's the negatives behind that? Like, if they keep it closed too long.
well, it really ain't a lot of negatives because the market's still going up. Like, for real, like I can't really say no negative. Like the only negative is whoever work for the government ain't getting paid per se.
That part.
But I don't work for the government, so that's not my negative. I'm trying to trade these markets. But
Yeah.
I don't know, dog. Like I really don't know how long they're gonna do it for, bro. Like it's really all up in the air, bro. Like I would one thing I would do, I would do research because this is not the first time they shut the government down. And in the past, from my memory, I remember when they did shut the government down, that bitch was back up in like a week or two.
Right.
Like,
Right.
so I don't know how long they about to prolong this one. Like, I really don't know. But I would definitely do some research, get Chat GPT, and
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
yeah, man, see, shit,
Thank you
whatever
for
you
saying
find
that,
out, put
bro.
that shit in the chat, man. Copy and paste.
I got you. I got
But
you.
yeah, man, we about to wrap it up. We'll be back next Sunday, you heard me? See what the hell going on.
For sure, man. No news, y'all. Right now, Trump tweets are the news. Truth Social is the news.
Fact.
Mm.
That's a bet, man. We about to be out. Y'all have a good night, brother.
All right, man. Y'all too. Y'all be easy.
Already
Yep.
saying.
Peace, peace.
Peace.
Right.